So law firms earn as well, but they'll only spend on those things which are helping them to earn more. If they open this kind of a 40 people internship selection department, who's going to pay them? Do you know how it is the salary of 40 people? It will be like, I don't know, like 20 lakhs at least per month. Why will they spend? They won't even spend one. If you tell them that, okay, spend 1 lakh per month for internship management and they are earning 10 crores in a year, they'll say, ah, theek hai yaar, okay, no problem. 1 lakh koi baat nahi. But even then, people don't even want to spend 1 lakh. Why should they spend 1 lakh? They can just get in. How does it matter? It's not like the interns is such a critical function that they'll spend 1 lakh per month, which is 12 lakhs, right? In a year. Okay. So your expectations are unrealistic, right? Why not give this money to some good interns as stipend instead of giving it to somebody to select interns, right? Okay. So how are they selecting? So they explained, for example, this AZB, he was actually a lawyer at AZB, and then he shifted to, so he's a lawyer himself, but he wanted to do more HR and he shifted, and he explained to us that this is why we prefer to go to top law firms, top law colleges, and ask them to recommend their best students, right? And that is how they are selecting, which is why it has become such a situation, especially for large law firms, right? So this is the scenario. You have to take the reality into account, right? Now at LawSikho, we also have this problem. We also want our students to get into the top law firms. So what can we do for that, right? For associates, they are selecting, but even then, associates, it's fine. They want to limit the number of people they have to interview. They want to limit the number of people they want to speak with, right? They want to limit the number. They don't want to deal with thousands of people. It's enough if they can interview 20 people and select one. So they naturally they rely a lot on recommendations. Okay, now you understand why recommendations are very important. Not unprofessional recommendations. Not like, अरे मेरे भतीजी को एक internship दिला दो. Even that works sometimes because people are exchanging favors. Like, what is networking? Networking is exchanging of favors. I do your favor for you, you'll do a favor for me, right? So that works sometimes. But also what works brilliantly is a professional recommendation. I have seen so many times, it is a favor if I recommend a good person to you to be your junior or as an intern or whatever. If I recommend a very good person, it's a favor I am doing for you. People appreciate it. Okay, that, oh, you send me a great guy, he has done so much good work for me, I can't thank you enough. Do you have more people like this? Please send more people, right? So people are always referring to each other, and referrals and recommendations are very critical for getting hired. Now, once I wrote about this on LinkedIn, and one guy came and said, this is bullshit, this should not be required, this is unfair, I want to create a world where this would not be required, I don't need recommendation of anyone. I'm like, okay, sure, go ahead, but this is not how the world is functioning right now. If you want to live in a world where people look at your CV and select you, I don't know by what margin, what is the reputation that you have that people will select you over others. If you can come up with an answer, then go ahead. Until then, networking is here, recommendation is here, referrals are here, right? Especially in a market like this, when the job market is so bad, I have talked about this before also, recommendations become super, super important. Why they become so important? Because people don't even want to put out a invitation for hiring. Okay, if today I put out one thing for hiring, that we are hiring a lawyer at LawSikho, right? Suddenly there will be, thousands of applications, and then everybody expects that we'll reply to their application. If you don't reply, they'll keep sending us mails, right? Every day that, sir, have you seen my this thing? And it feels bad. Nobody likes to disappoint other people, right? And is it possible for us to coordinate with so many people? So we'd prefer to hire through our own network. We'll ask, there are already 100 people working in this company. We'll just send out a message to everyone saying that, do you know somebody like this who is fit for this? Then recommend, right? And they'll recommend the people they have worked with. Maybe they have seen an intern, maybe they know some friend, maybe they know somebody from their circles, and they'll also try to recommend somebody who will be a good fit, right? So this is there. In fact, people have started offering referral bonuses to people who refer. Okay, so if you refer a good person, the company or the law firm will pay you some money, that okay, you have referred as a good person who has been hired and been working with us for 3 months. Performance is good. We will, as a gratitude, will pay you some reward or something like that. This also happens. This is a real thing in the world. Okay, you can check this. This happens, right? Sometimes they are even giving people iPhones and MacBooks as gift if they have helped them to hire someone good. So this is a real thing. Okay. All right. So basically, I am saying that you need to tap into these networks and you need to have some credibility that people will refer you. Okay.